Morning, students. Now we'll start a new thing. Actually, in the topic of plane, we already have studied vector form and in vector equation of the plane in general form and normal form, as well as we have seen the Cartesian equations. So let me speak some about the two things which you want to make it clear in your mind that in normal form the equation of plane is r dot n cap equal to d. This is vector equation I'm talking about, and when we talk about the Cartesian equation, this will be Lx plus my plus nz equal to d of p, whatever you like. N cap meaning this is your plane and this is your normal of the plane. So n cap represent during this direction along this particular perpendicular, which contains cosine of the normal or perpendicular. L, M, N are the cosine of the normal of the plane, which shows n cap. If I talk to you what is n cap, you will say Li plus Nj plus Nk. Because you want to represent that in vector, that's why. This d is specific. This is the perpendicular distance of this plane from the origin point. Suppose the tip of the chalk is origin point, and this distance is called d, which is perpendicular distance of the plane from the origin point. So these two things, normal form. When we talk about general form, so r dot n equal to d, here it is, ax plus by plus cz plus d, you can say, equal to d, you can say, because d is constant. So this n is actually representing same vector, but this time it contains the ratio, and that's why a, b, c are the ratio of normal of plane. So if I talk to you what is n, you will say ai plus bj plus ck. So that is simple n. And in this case, that b is a constant value. It doesn't affect, or it doesn't mean on any plane that I can't tell you where's d. D is only constant value. And same as here, the d, this d is a constant value. This d is specific, this d is a constant. Lm and r, the cosine, ABC are the ratio of normal. Same as here, n cap contains the cosine, which means Li plus Mj plus Nk. N is containing the ratio, which means ai plus bj plus ck. So this is all about one point form of plane. It means when plane passes from one point. Suppose this is a plane and it passes from one given point. This p is always that natural point, variable point, genuine point on the plane. Position vector of p is always called r, and that the position vector of that point by which plane passes is r1. So when we talk about the vector equation, that was r dot n equal to r1 dot n. This r is always remain same while creating the vector equation. N containing the ratio, as I taught you. R1 is a position vector of the point by which plane passes, and same. When we talk about the Cartesian equation, it is very easy. Ax minus x1, by minus y1, cz minus z1 equal to 0. This is very important. A, B, C are the ratio of normal of plane, and x1, y1, z1 are the point by which plane passes. So this all about already we have studied a lot regarding that. Also we have seen more about the plane. Now we'll study the extent study. Let me rub this out. I will tell you now the next concept. The concept is the equation of the plane. We have seen the 17th example, I think. 17th example we have seen. So now we'll study the equation of plane passes through 3 points or non-collinear point, no matter at all. 3 points, 3 non-collinear points, okay, no matter at all. So okay, now we'll study that three non-collinear point I'm writing. That's very good concept it is. I just want to make clear one thing to you students, that you should be perfect in one of the method, either vector method or Cartesian method. Definitely for a student, both study together is gonna be complex. So you should be comfortable, or you should be expert in one of the method. So as far as my idea is concerned, I tell you, you should choose a Cartesian concept. So okay, now let's look for this question. Equation of plane passing through three non-collinear points. One thing keep remember, if you are good in Cartesian equations, Cartesian concepts, find your answer in Cartesian form. Even if you are told to find your answer in vector form, so no worry, at the last you can convert your equation in vector form. So okay, let's look. Equation of plane passing through three non-collinear points, meaning this is a plane suppose, and these three are points A, B and C. You want to find the equation of plane passing from A, B, C. These are three non-collinear points and you have to find the equation of plane passing from 3 points. So student, one very good thing that it doesn't have a, actually it is a formula. It has a formula, but I am telling you by the method. You will like the method. You like the method. And I always like a method which I am telling you. It also carry a formula, but I am not telling you with the formula, and I am telling you the method, Cartesian method. Keep remember, I am not telling you by vector method. I am telling you Cartesian method only. Okay. So let's look one question I will write, and then I will tell you method. You will come to know easily that what is actually method. Example number 83 have that find the equation of the plane passes through the point, suppose first point is R, 2, 5, minus 3, S, minus 2, minus 3 and 5, and T, which is a 5, 3 and minus 3. Now, let's look. We have 3 points, R, S, T. We want to find the equation of plane passing from these 3. So let's look one thing. I tell you by picture. The picture is not necessary. Still, I am making R this point, S this point, T this point. So what you should do? First, you think that your plane is passing from only one point, R. Take one point. Take one point. And you know that one point form. Recently, I made you right here. One point form. That when plane passes from x1, y1, z1, the equation is a x minus x1 plus b y minus y1 plus c z minus z1 equal to 0. So use the same. When your plane passing from one point R, you can use this formula. So can I write step? Solution that let equation of plane passes through the point R. You take one of the point. You don't worry that what you prefer first. You can take R, you can take S, you can take T. I am choosing R. Let the equation of the plane passes through the point R is A, you know the formula, x minus x1 plus b y minus y1 plus c z minus z1 plus it going plus. This is your answer. But you don't know what is A, what is B, what is C. And what are ABC? What are ABC? ABC are ratios of normal of plane. Don't say plane, normal of plane always. Okay. Now, how we can find ABC? Let me explain something. That you already got one equation which passes from R. Now, same plane is passing from S and same plane is passing from T. So, it means that point S, which is actually lying on the same plane, because plane is passing from S as well as T. So both points will satisfy the plane because points are lying on the plane. This plane is passing from S as well as T. So both points will satisfy equation. So I will write here, since this plane also passes through the point S. Minus 2, minus 3 and 5. So this point will satisfy 1. This point will satisfy 1. Hope you can understand that. First choose one of the point. Find the equation of the plane. This plane is passing from S. This plane is passing from T. Because we want to find the equation of plane passing from 3 all points. So okay. So this point will satisfy this one. It means x is equal to minus 2. You know how to satisfy. Minus 2 minus 2. Minus 4a. Minus 3 minus 5. Minus 8. 5 plus 3. 8. You can change this equation by your own. You can divide by minus 4 or this a, this is 2, this is 2. What I have done? I divided by minus 4. This a is 2, this is minus 2. Now, same as, similarly I will write point T 5, 3, minus 3 also satisfy 1. Meaning that plane was passing from R to all 3 now. So T also will satisfy 1. So 5 minus 2, 3a. 3 minus 5 minus 2b. And minus 3, this is 0. So you have got the third one. Can you see? 5 minus 2, 3. 3 minus 5 minus 2. And minus 3 plus 3 is 0. See, now you have got these two equations. A plus 2b minus 2c and 3a minus 2b plus 0c. I again pull your attention towards the thing that it was your answer. It was your answer, but you don't have ABC. So that is I'm trying to find ABC. How we can find ABC? Look at it. Look at it. This is ABC equation. This is ABC equation. I will choose these two. Second and third. Second and third. Can we take second and third? A plus 2b minus 2c. A plus 2b minus 2c. And 3a minus 2b plus 0c. We will use here the cross multiplication method. You remember that in last lecture or few lectures back I taught you this. What is the cross multiplication method? A upon. We drop this from left up to right down. We'll multiply 2 into 0. I'll multiply with minus. Minus 2 into minus 2. We have plus 4. So its minus will remain same. So when I use A upon, left up to right down and this cross equal to, when we talk about B, at the B the direction will change right up to left down. Minus 2 into 3, 6, minus 6 and 0 into 1, this is 0. And again when we talk about C, again same direction will be used, left up to right down, minus 1 into 2, minus 2 and 3 into 2, 6. That is the simple thing. Hope you have got. You can see the video once or twice by repeating yourself. And A upon we got a minus 4, B upon we got a minus 6 and C we can get minus 8. These are all proportional. You can change by your own. You can divide by minus 2. So this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3 and this is going to be 4. Now choose equal to K or lambda or whatever you like most. So that you will get A equal to 2K. B equal to 3k, C equal to 4k, and after finding ABC, you can put the value of ABC in this first equation. So by 1, you will have A is equal to 2k. Look at properly. X minus 2, B is equal to 3k, Y minus 5, C equal to 4k. This is Z plus 3. And how we can find the answer? We can divide by k. We can divide by k. So k will remove from it from the equation. So k and 0. So you will divide by k will remove, and then afterward you multiply by 2. 2x minus 4, 3y minus 15, 4z plus 12. Now you can arrange 2x plus 3y plus 4z and 4, 15, and this all will 15 for 19 into 17. 7, sorry. So this is your answer. Can you read? Ax plus by plus cz plus d. This is general form. Let me speak one thing, that you always get general form of the plane. Even plane of will be of any form, but last answer will be in general form. Please keep remember that also. Okay. So this is your Cartesian equation. Hope you got the method. First, I found the equation of plane which was passing from R, you can also take S or T, no matter. So as you found, first you found this equation which was passing from the point R. Afterward, both S and T will satisfy this equation. After satisfying, you will get two equations in A, B, C. Use the cross multiplication method. A upon B upon C upon, you will get K or something like, you can lambda you can use, or K something. And after assuming, you can get A, B, C in the form of K or lambda. And after putting, you can eliminate K and get your answer. So called easy method it was. So remember this is very good question. One thing, suppose this question may come that find the vector equation of the plane passes through 2i plus 5j minus 3k minus 2i minus 3j plus 5k and 5 plus 3j minus 3k. Suppose this question has come like that. Then what you do? So I tell you one thing, if you're not expert in vector, okay, come on geometry, Cartesian concept. You know that you have seen the Cartesian way. So what you will do now? First say it is point R, let. You start a solution. Let first point is 2, 5, minus 3. Second point R, S, minus 2, minus 3, 5. Third point is T. You know, I had changed this idea in the Cartesian way. Now, this was a vector, this has Cartesian. Now we will find the equation of plane which passing from R, S and T as we have done it. And after getting your answer, what you got the answer? That you got the answer, but you were asked to find the vector equation. So change your answer in vector now. How we can change? Look at it, I tell you. Very simple. Transfer to constant number their side and now write x, y, z as r. xi plus yj plus zk as r. 2, 3, 4, write 2i, 3j, 4k. Now it is 7. Now can you read? R dot n equal to d. This is general form. So this and this are same, but this was a Cartesian equation, this was a vector equation. Now that is simple. So hope you are getting that even you are given the equation, sorry, the question was in vector format, but I converted that in the geometric format and I have done because in geometry I'm cool, I'm comfortable, so I'll use it. So that's why I could also tell you both the methods, student, but I don't want to get you confused. While studying whole, definitely lots of that thing will come in your mind. It will disturb you. It makes so complex yourself. So please make proper differences, proper ideas, proper classification in your mind about that, so that you can do the questions. Okay. So this was the questions which I wanted to make. I have done it. Now don't forget the concept. I'll go on the next step, next concept. The new concept we have, this is equation of plane passing from 3 points. Now, the equation of the plane passes through the intersection of two planes, or equation of plane passes through intersecting line of two planes. Both are actually same language, but I will tell you that actually what we are studying. Look at it here. This is two plane. These are two planes, first plane and second plane. Can you see? First plane, second plane. And it is called its intersection. Or it is also called, can you see it is looking line? It is looking line. It is also called intersecting line. And we are talking about this plane. This plane is passing through this intersecting line. Can you see? It's clearly visible from their side. This particular board is a plane, actually it's a hardboard is a plane which is passing from where? This is passing through the intersection of these two planes, from by any direction, by any direction. So this two plane will be given and you have to find this plane. So that is very interesting case. So okay, hope student you have got it by viewing the picture from their side only. And let's look what we have to find out. These two planes will be given. First plane, second plane. This is intersection, and by this intersection, my plane is passing. My plane is passing. So we want to find this plane. So student, it contains again two methods: geometric method, vector method. So I would give you idea from both the side, but I would prefer that you choose the Cartesian way. The Cartesian way is one of the easiest things. So focus on slowly on the Cartesian way, because ultimately this method will help you to do the questions. Okay. So let me explain something. That suppose r dot n1 equal to d1 and r dot n2 equal to d2. We have a two plane, and I'm telling you first by vector method. Only give you idea, but slowly I will come on my main aim, Cartesian equation. So r1 dot n r dot n1 equal to d1 and r dot n2 equal to d2. Suppose these are two planes and we want to find the equation of plane passing from the intersection of two planes. The answer can be obtained by, let's watch. First you do transfer d1 and d2. Equations can be written r dot n1 minus d1 equal to 0, r dot n2 minus d2 is equal to 0. Make 0 in right hand side. Make 0 in right hand side. You say, suppose you say this part is u. Say u is equal to r dot n1 minus d1 and v is equal to r dot n2 minus d2. It means that you consider this is u and this is v. And after considering u and v, the required equation is u plus lambda v is equal to 0. This is your answer. Lambda is a constant value which you don't know. Actually, you have to find the value of lambda anyhow just by satisfying the given condition of the question. My words are gonna be so tough to you guys, but until you will not see the question of the book, you will not solve the examples. Definitely till then it is tough to understand. But keep remember my sentences. The thing is, u is that part which will be available in the question. V is that part which also can be obtained from the question. But lambda is unknown quantity which you have to find out. And from where you will get lambda? Lambda you can get from the given condition of the question. So that is the thing which we definitely look for that. So, but I tell you, I will move from my side and I tell you the second method. The second method is Cartesian. The Cartesian equation, like two planes will be given, a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1. a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2. Hope you can understand. Hope you can understand. These two are the planes. a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1. a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2. This will be called u and this will be called v, as I did here. I assumed also u and v same is, and the required equation is again same, u plus lambda v is equal to 0. And don't surprise that both have same thing, but this time you will be put this and v will be put this one, and that gonna be little tough to you. So if you admit and if you want to know my opinion, as far as my opinion is concerned, I tell you this formula gonna be easy to you. This method is gonna be easy to you. What is lambda? Lambda will be constant value which you can find by reading the question, by satisfying the question and by satisfying the condition of the question, you can get lambda easily. Okay, I'll tell you that how you can find lambda. So rubbing all the things. Okay, now let me take one question. Question is example number 20. Find the vector equation. Try to understand and read the question. It's a vector equation, but I will change in the Cartesian equation, and then I will turn myself in whole Cartesian way. Lastly, I will change my answer in the vector form. Okay, find the vector equation of the plane passing from the intersection of the planes, given planes r dot I plus j plus k equal to 6 and r dot 2i plus 3j plus 4k equal to minus 5. Question says find the equation of a plane passing through the intersection of these two planes also passes from 1 1 1. What does it mean? It means that suppose this is a first plane and second plane. These two are plane, first plane, second plane. This is the first plane, first one. This is the second plane, second one. And we have to find this board, which is also plane, passing from the intersection of these two planes. Also, this plane is passing from 1 1 1. Can you read? This plane is also passing from 1 1 1. Along with the plane is also passing from the intersection of the two planes, as well as this plane is passing from 1 1 1. Two class conditions very important, where the condition is given that this plane is passing from 1 1 1, which help us to find the value of lambda. So we start first myself that these two are planes, but plane are in the vector form. I would convert that in a Cartesian form, which is gonna be so easy. Try to understand, try to learn. Cartesian equation of planes are Cartesian equation of planes are. I tell you how to convert. This is R meaning xi plus yj plus zk dot I plus j plus k. So can you multiply? X into 1 x, y into 1 y, z dot is z equal to 6 will transfer. Hope you understood. Not? Okay, let me explain. R is xi plus yj plus zk always. I j k equal to 6. Can you multiply? X into 1, y into 1, z into 1. The dot product is simple. I to I, j to j and k to k. So hope it is very easy to one and all. Okay. Now students, we have converted. Now and second equation is 2x plus 3y minus plus 4z plus 5. Simple. It is u, it is v. Required equation is u plus lambda v is equal to 0. So what is u and what is v? This is u without 0. This is u. Put u. X plus y plus z minus 6 lambda v is 2x plus 3y plus 4z plus 5 is equal to 0. Very simple. Now we have got u and v, and this I will change in my general form. How we can multiply lambda? X plus y plus z minus 6 plus 2 lambda x plus 3 lambda y plus 4 lambda z plus 5 lambda is equal to 0, and take a common. X and 2 lambda x common, 1 plus 2 lambda will be there. Y common, 1 plus 3 lambda will be there. Z common, where is it? 1 plus 4 lambda is there. Minus 6 plus 5 lambda is there. Can you read now? This is your answer, but lambda is still high. Ax plus by plus cz plus d, because it is Cartesian way now. That's why it looks like that. See, very simple. Now we want to find a lambda. This is my answer, but still we don't have a lambda. How we can find out? Read the question. In the question it is told that the plane I right now told you, the plane which passes from intersection of these two planes, also it passes from 1 1 1. It means this plane is passing from 1 1 1, means this the point 1 1 1 will satisfy to this one. So I write here, since this plane passes through the point 1 1 1, so this point satisfy the equation 1. Now how can satisfy? 1 will be put here, 1. So it's going to be 1 plus 2 lambda into 1, 1 plus 3 lambda into 1, and 1 plus 4 lambda into 1. And minus 6 plus 5 lambda is still same, equal to 0. Now can you do it? This is a 5 from 9, 3, 12 to 14 lambda. 1, 2, 3. and this is a minus 3 will be 3. Lambda is equal to 3 by 14 you have got, and put your lambda, you hold the equation by 1. Required equation is, put up its values guys, this is 1 plus 2 into this will be 3 by 7. 1 plus 3 into this 9 by 14. 1 plus 4 into this is going to be 2 2s are 6 by 7, and minus 6. 5 into lambda 15 by 14 is equal to 0. Now you can take an LCM. 7 and 10, 10x by 7, 23 by 14, 13 by 7, and this is going to be 69 by 14. Now you can take an LCM. It's going to be 20, it's going to be 23, 26, 69, and 14 will transfer that side. Ax plus by plus cz plus d, you have got the answer. And this is your what form? It is the Cartesian form. What you are told to find the vector form. Okay, find the vector form now. Easy. How we can do it? 20x, 23y, 26z equal to minus 69, and convert it in r dot n equal to d. So write r, which means xi plus yj plus zk. Now write 28i, 23j, 26k is equal to minus 60. Now r dot n equal to d. This is your general form in vector way. I don't think it's a tough one. Very easy it was. So you know, if you are good in the Cartesian form, I don't think it's any trouble. Okay. Now we'll see some question in the next lecture. Thank you.